So you have your campaign built, you've got your autoresponder set up, you even have a domain name tied to it. Now it's time to start promoting it and getting it out there. Now there's 101 ways you can market your landing page, and you can watch some of the videos in our marketing section on that. But one of the real effective ways is through what's called warm marketing, or what I like to refer to as social marketing. And you have a neat option here where you can actually promote your campaign to your social network. Now, I'm going to take just a quick minute on this to talk about the importance of a couple of items here. One is etiquette when marketing inside any social platform. Nobody likes to be on Facebook and be getting hit with ads. Go check this out. Go buy this product. And it won't take long before somebody disconnects from you, or no longer likes you, or no longer wants to be your friend on those networks. So you want to be very careful about how you use this, and you want to use a lot of strategy when you do this. Here's an example. Let's say I'm going to share my landing page on Facebook. Well, instead of just saying, hey guys, I've got a widget for sale, go and buy it, I might use something a little bit more clever. I might say, hey everybody, I'm reaching out to some of my friends. I've just finished my landing page. I'm looking for feedback and suggestion. If any of you guys can take a quick look at it, let me know if I need to change anything or anything you might recommend I do. You'd be surprised at the response you get on that. And a lot of times the people will just click on it to look at it out of curiosity because they want to give you advice, and then they find out you're selling a certain widget and they go, I didn't know you sold that, and then they may inquire and even want to purchase that widget. So there's some different techniques to finesse in the social marketing that you'll want to pay attention to, but this tool is pretty cool how it works. You select a carrier down here. You have email providers, social networks, and you can send your campaign by email if you have somebody's email, or post it on the wall. Now, there's this post on the wall and social networks. These are two completely different items. This post on the wall will just display an ad on the wall. It'll just post it out there into your normal wall feed. And if you know how that works, within a few seconds that has moved down on the list and there's new postings, so your ad may only be seen by a few people for a few seconds, depending on how big and how many people they have sharing that wall. The other option is the social networks tab, because what this does is this allows you, instead of posting it on the wall, to actually send a private message to your people on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, and it actually gets delivered into their inbox. Now, the other one is the email providers. For instance, like Gmail. This is by choosing Gmail, it'll actually access my Gmail account, and we do not. This is done through what's called a user session. It never saves your username and password. It never stores your contacts on here. But what it does is it's actually going to go into your Gmail account. Hopefully, I remembered my password. You click import contacts, and it pulls up a notice that's saying anytime you're sharing any messaging automatically to all your contacts, you may or may not be breaking the rules of that network. So you want to be very careful that you understand the rules of each network that you're sharing in. Facebook will only allow you to do 20 shares a day at the current time that this video was created. Gmail lets you do up to 500, but that may even be restricted. But what happens is you click the OK once you understand that, and it starts processing the request. It starts interacting with Gmail, and then it immediately pulls up a list of all my contacts in Gmail, and then I can select all of them or one of them and send my message to them. Now, inside the message area, it pulled in the link to my campaign that I was working on, so I don't have to worry or remember about that. I can add a personal message in here, or I can select a message. And here's one: your help is needed. Boom. Hey, I finally got my business online. Need your help to get the word out. Please click on the link below to view my page. So these are strategically written to help out a little bit with promotion. And then, of course, you can do other things by bolding and linking and so forth. Make sure you put a subject in, and then just click the send invites button, and it actually will send that message to each one of the people on the list. It works the same way with Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and it delivers that message. Now, ending this, I want you to understand one thing about this, okay? These networks, there's 104 of them. Okay, Facebook alone has over 1 million programmers that program on that platform. At any given time, these major platforms use what's called an API to communicate with them. We're basically playing by their rules. We can't control what they do and when they do it. Which means that if you select a Gmail one day and it works, and the next day it doesn't, 9 times out of 10, it's because that platform at that specific time was not allowing those connections through, or they modified their process for getting those connections through. So that's the only frustrating thing about using this tool, but understanding that lets you know where you might think, oh, this is a bug or this isn't a bug. It's really dependent upon that specific network. We have no control over them when they open up that door and they close it to allow us to communicate with them. And so we have scripts that automatically update these daily, but at any given time, one or two or three or some of the major ones might not be accepting connections. And if that's the case, just try again later. But know that that's the process for these. It's kind of one of those things that are not we don't have full control over just because of the nature of the beast, and so we're kind of at the mercy of these different networks. And then we try very hard to make sure they're updated and the connections are made. Facebook is sometimes hard because their networks are always up and down for communications just because it's so widely used. Um, MSN is pretty good. Twitter is sometimes up and down as well. I don't know if you've ever been on Twitter and it says Twitter's not accessible because there's just too much traffic on it. Well, anytime things like that are happening, they're not letting communications go through. So just something to keep in mind as you're working in this area. Be careful with it. It's like a double-edged sword. It can do very good. It can also get your account banned if you're using it too much. So just play along with their rules and you should be fine. This wraps up our video for promotion. Keep in mind you can promote thousands of different ways online, whether it's through blog sites, article marketing, whether it's through doing SEO, pay-per-click, CPV, PPV, just a ton of ways, and we're going to be discussing those in our marketing videos. But for now, this is a nice warm way to target a warm market. Now you might be, I just want to say one last thing and then I'll end this video. You might be sitting here going, well, I only have 100 friends and that's not going to take me very far. Well, if you go to Facebook, they have options where you can go join groups. And you can type in your local community, and 9 times out of 10 there's a group in there. You can join that group and then connect with the people in your local community and then use this tool to network with them. If you're a real estate agent and you just want to reach out to some of the business owners, see if there's any business groups in your local community or any type of social local community groups. Great to join and then become active in them and then use this tool to do your promotions. So it works hand in hand. Very nice tool, very nice addition to your ad to action system and being able to promote it easily out into the marketplace. Hope this has answered some questions and shed a little bit of light in terms of the promotion tool, and you're better equipped to go out there and market your site now.